M31 ground forces locate residents of Walter Mutize, the I can kill you Zanu PF youth who threatened Comrade Geza with death. We are seeing very, very interesting how young people are being used by Emerson Mnangagwa, and they come out and make videos and threaten people, powerful people like Comrade Geza. And yet you are just an individual and you are used by Zanu PF or by Emerson Mnangagwa to do some kind of behavior that tomorrow may cost you big time. And that's exactly what we are looking at, where we saw a young man who was coming out and threatening, and he was saying he can kill, he's a killer and stuff like that, and he says people must go and tell Geza that I can kill and stuff like that. I think you have seen the videos making rounds on social media, and we commented on this one, and we said, you know what, young people are really supposed to be looking at the bigger picture of the nation, because what is needed right now where we stand is a working country. We need Zimbabwe to work for everyone. We need young people, these very young people who have nothing to do, who are just roaming the streets and are supposed to be getting a livelihood. Their livelihood has been stolen by Emerson Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF, and yet we still have some that continue to support the evil that Mnangagwa is doing in the country. I don't know. It's painful to find that young people who don't have nothing are also the very same people that make so much noises in support of a cabal that is stealing billions and billions of our money from Zimbabwe and making themselves filthy rich. And we have young people who are defending these people with their sweat and their blood, which is quite sad and very unfortunate. And we need to continue talking to our young people. If you have your brother or sister out of these young people that are being used by ZANU-PF, really, they need to take advice that they may stop all these shenanigans that they are doing for ZANU-PF. Because at the end of the day, it is also dangerous that they might get into serious problems with the people that are fighting for change. So Alnaka says here, M31 ground forces have just left his homestead. He is not there. Will update the situation. His name is Walter Mandiri Mutize, Mutoko Business Center. He is a change money agent. Just look at him. So this is the young man who is making noises, who is threatening people like Comrade Geza and saying that he can kill Comrade Geza and stuff like that. And he's just a change money. Imagine, there are people that are making billions. There are people that are making millions. And he himself is not making anything. He's just fighting to make ends meet. And yet he allows himself to be used by a cabal that does not care for him again even tomorrow. Mnangagwa will never care about this young man, whatever happens to him tomorrow. If Mnangagwa is about to disappear from Zimbabwe, he will never even think about this young man. And yet this is what our young men are doing, our young people are doing, allowing themselves to be used of the devil. And at the end of the day, they benefit nothing. They get nothing. And it's quite sad. It's unfortunate that, many people have lost their lives. Many people are still losing lives today because of a dysfunctional society, dysfunctional country. A thing which really needs people, to join hands and fight. And when we look at the revolution and the stages at which we are right now, when it comes to the revolution, we really see that it's a work that needs all people to join hands and all people to push. When we push as a people, we put one agenda on the ground, we'll forget about all the other differences that we might have. We'll come up with something that works. We'll come up with a nation that will wipe the tears of those that are underprivileged. And that's exactly what we are looking for. We want people to have businesses. We want people to open up accounts. We want banks to work. We want the economy to tick. We want agricultural sector to be revamped and everything else. And that is also possible. But Zimbabwean people are shooting themselves in the foot by allowing themselves to be used by the very same oppressor and support the oppressor when you actually have nothing. So it's sad. And young people must be told, young people must continue to know that they are not going to be of any use to Mnangagwa tomorrow when finally push comes to shove. But this is what it is, family. But very painful, of course, for the young that are out there who do not have any plans for life, and yet the person who has oppressed them is the person that they are enabling. This is what it is. Let's continue to pray for Zimbabwe, for a change of mindset for our people in Zimbabwe, and then we can see things beginning to work. Otherwise, thank you so much. We'll meet in the upcoming show. Remain blessed.